And this is Rich Lather.
And this is In Your Face with Aggressively Positive Media. So today we have one of the biggest movers and shakers in the Indianapolis electronic music scene, DJ, producer, and talent buyer for MV Nightclub in downtown Indianapolis, Uriah G.
Hey.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah, no. But this is going to be a beautiful day, guys. We got Uriah G in the house, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Just go right in.
Thanks for sitting down with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, for sure. Yes, thank you for just taking this time out, man. I know you're a busy dude, but just thank you. Oh, yeah, this is very special to us right now. Just tell
I
you.
appreciate it.
I have to let you know. But anyway, yeah, definitely. So tell us, basically, you've been in the game for a long time, like literally it's for years, and then finally you just stepped out like from behind the shadows and was like, hey, what's up, man? And everybody just really took to it, and it's been working. It's a beautiful thing. I'm loving all your sets, and even when I'm out there, I'm just floored every time, just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, but what was that moment, when you were like, hey, you know what, I do love this music so much, and I got to start. I got to be a part of this now. Like, when was that moment for you?
The first moment was like, house music really saved my life, to be honest. Like, when I was a kid, I was a gangbanger. And when I was 16 years old, a girl named Dareth Pinkerton talked me into going to a rave. I was like, I'm not fucking going, I'm not going. I'm not going. It's too foo-foo for me,
Yeah, that's a lot of people's.
And you got to realize I grew up with a lesbian mother. They took me, finally got me into the rave scene. Took me, I was like, I'm not going. I couldn't say no to 5 girls. No. They're like, please come with us. And we're just going to go to a party. They didn't say rave. I pull up, I hear the music. I'm fucking not going in there. They're like, please come in. So we go in, and then it saved my life. It stopped that whole thug mentality.
It was like a whole new world outside the world.
It changed me right then and there, and I feel like it honestly saved my life. So I've dedicated my life to the electronic music movement since I was 16 years old, and I'm 41 now.
So what was that transition for you, going from promoter to, and talent buyer to DJ, producer?
When I was 14 years old, I took lessons from Top Speed the Legend at Mars Music way before Sandy. So I actually learned on turntables and had vinyl. I still have 5,000 vinyl downstairs in my basement. And it's all hip hop, So Top Speed taught me how to DJ, but I didn't really want to play in public. I didn't have the balls to, and I really liked throwing the party and bringing the DJs and seeing all these people here because I put this together. Well, during the pandemic, I had people like Dustin Sheridan, which is my biggest influence. Dustin Sheridan, Anthony Atala, they came down to my house and we partied a few times. And I have the new CDJs. Everyone's coming over to play on them. And they're just like, had me up here playing, and they're like, you need to start doing this, and they pushed me. Dustin Sheridan really pushed me. Like, there are people like, you can play 5 hours. Yeah, I'll play 7.
Right?
Like, I don't care because I love it, It's addicting. Me and Joe Tyra, I don't know if you guys know Joe Tyra, but he was my roommate. I lived with him for 5 years, and we always had after parties at our house every weekend. Chocolate had a key to our house, the Freaky Afronaut, and he would go, he would already leave the club like Eden or wherever, Talbot Street, because I was the promoter at Talbot Street too. A lot of people don't know that.
That's awesome.
They would go back to our house and music would be playing when everyone got there, like already a DJ playing. Like, I'm in it to bring everyone together. That's what it's about. Like, that's why as a promoter now, you see me bringing you guys, the Nap D&B guys, drum and bass, trance, side trance, progressive music, because I believe everybody should be together, support each other in this
Yeah, it
scene.
is.
We shouldn't be cliques.
There's no need
and that's
for it.
why I run in all the cliques, because I don't believe in the walls. Like,
I love it. Like the when you and I booked Diesel Boy, like that was so fantastic. That's just one prime example of branching out and showing love to another crew and making it a community.
We did it for free.
And it was beautiful. It was a great night too, man. Diesel Boy came and killed it, and and then when we followed it up with Sinistar, that was another good example. The times you booked dubstep DJs as well, and they've all came and killed it. Not to mention just the club in general is such a great spot. it really is. It's a beautiful spot. It's a great melting pot for everybody to come together, in my opinion.
Our genre of music has been pushed to Tuesdays and Thursdays since I've been in this game. Since I've been 16 years old, except for the rave days.
Yeah.
We've been pushed to here. Tuesdays, more drum and bass. Thursdays were house music. And it's been like that. Well, Jason Jenkins and Tawny took a chance on me, and let me do on Saturdays when they're going to kill it on a Saturday regardless. But they let me do my thing, and they believed in my passion. And now they're coming, and
Getting to hear underground stuff.
the security guards are like, hey, people are coming to the door saying, hey, is Uriah DJing this weekend? Is his party even at Envy in the line? Like, people that I don't even know, and that's my message is getting out. It's like, here we are not a big city, but we're a big city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we have a sizable community.
We do. And I'm trying to show people on the weekend that there's more than just your average hip hop top 40, and nothing bad to say about that music. But if I can go next door and hear this, or across the street and I'm hearing the same track at 4 clubs on the same street,
That's boring.
why not be different?
Dude, yeah.
We're older now, and we have fucking jobs,
Yeah.
and we have to get up in the morning, and people
Early.
wanna come, don't want to come out on a Thursday night and have to get up and go to work Friday morning.
No, it's incredibly difficult. I go to work at 8 a.m. I'm toast during the week.
So
Oh, yeah.
I've established
It's hard.
myself. I'm doing every other Saturday now, and now we're doing 2 Thursdays a month as well for the other genres that I'm trying to, give them a spot with. We have $1 million sound system. The sound system came off of Taylor Swift's tour, the Claire brothers that are in there, and then we got Void monitors, and
It is fantastic. I got to give you props, man. I have been to a lot of big clubs. I've been to the space in Miami. I've been to clubs in Boston. And I got to tell you, you did it right. And it's like something I was like, man, this is like Vegas.
yeah,
This is like Vegas, man. This is like Vegas, and it's well done, and it has space.
you got
and
Connie. She designed the whole place.
It's
How
beautiful.
it is. That's you got me and Jenkins. We're sound nerds.
It is the sexiest sound system.
We're sound nerds, and
Oh man, when I dropped
then
that
you have
chipset,
Marcus
it was ridiculous.
Johnson, who was the Vogue's resident DJ and manager for 20 some years.
It's a recipe for success.
It's a dream team,
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. Love that stage.
Marcus, he's about the lights, and you remember when the Vogue themed every night out. When we were young, you'd go to the Vogue and you'd be like, what the fuck? This is like a 90s theme, or this is like a King's theme, or like.
And that is so much fun. That was something that happened back in the day with the rave days. You'd have a party, it'd be themed something, and everybody came, as a part of that theme. And that was one of my favorite aspects.
So you get me,
So it's still alive.
Jason, Tawny, and Marcus that all love that theme thing, and that's why we try to theme out the nights, and we have performers, and like Halloween this year, I had circus performers, we had popcorn machine, snow cone machine, hot peanuts machine, and cotton candy machines. Right, it was a straight carnival in there. Had jugglers, stilt walkers.
Oh my God.
And everyone that worked there was dressed in a carnival theme. We have the people. We have 5 colleges here within 45 minutes. Like,
We have so many people, and I think that they deserve a lot of options on what they would like to do on their weekends.
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of talent. I mean, Indiana's it's low hanging fruit if you think about it.
Right.
An untapped market.
Yes, it is.
Just saying, people are doing things here, and it's looking good. Like Indianapolis is really starting to carve its own way, and you're one of the major players doing it. that's what's beautiful.
I'm trying, and but I'm going to support the club because they support my dream, so I'm going to support theirs.
It's inclusive.
I mean,
we just had Claude Von Stroke in Indianapolis open to close, and he chose the cities to do that.
And that was a really unique experience, It was a one-of-a-kind type of thing that happened that evening,
Von Stroke was awesome, too. I'm not going to lie, because I was there, too, man. Everybody came out, literally, half the city was there.
Mm-hmm.
Swear to God.
Yeah, it was like a reunion.
There was people I hadn't seen in years, popping up, whoa!
And that's what, I'm bringing, people that's never been here before. Marcus Schultz, Mark Knight, Lee Foss, John Summit. These guys have never played in Indianapolis. Yeah, it's going to be a fun evening. Make sure you guys please come out February 11th.
It's important.
I'm dropping 2 tracks on Ghetto Blaster's label.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Aliens on Mushrooms. So it's going to be Ghetto Blaster, Harvard Bass, and myself at Envy.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
And it's going to be a label release party for Aliens on Mushrooms. And Dustin Sheridan, Ghetto Blasters, JJ Flores are my biggest supporters in my career. Ghetto Blasters is pushing me hard. I wouldn't be here without Dustin Sheridan.
Yeah.
You guys have a very similar background as far as, he was just impassioned by the music. He loved the music so much. And that's really, what inspired him. And you guys are both powered by passion.
Yeah, he went and seen Sandra Kleinenberg at Club Space in Miami for his first time hearing electronic music. He went home, became a DJ. As soon as he went home, got the equipment, and was opening up for Sandra Kleinenberg 6 fucking months later.
Mind you, when you love what you do, you eat it, you sleep it, you breathe it. It is everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
putting in that work, man. And that's what it is too, man. I mean, when you have laser focus and a good work ethic, it just works out. And Dustin's always had that too, man. So you know what I mean? And it even boiled down even to you too, because you've always had a really good work ethic and a really good drive. And even now, you've been DJing and you've been throwing parties now, and now you're getting into production, and you've already got releases out now. Bam,
and those tracks are hot.
And even for me, man, I'm these are fucking bangers, yo.
I got a good team behind me that's pushing me to help me live my dream because I'm a single parent, first of all, and it's hard.
Oh yes.
Yes,
so
it is.
I kind of put my life on hold because I need to raise my son in the right manner. I don't want him to be how I was when I was his age.
I have so much respect for the relationship that you have with your son and how that it is your priority.
It's my
and
priority.
It is so clear. And it's an amazing relationship you guys have. And it's just something I admire. And it's something I really adore about you.
I
good man. I bet him. He definitely raised a good one there. He's a good kid.
So these guys are pushing me now that my son's a little older and, he's in high school now and
got a passion of his own, correct?
Has a passion of his own. And now I'm getting to live my passion because those little stages, I've built the foundation for him already, so now I can go and DJ and he can be here.
You guys are like a
with his
team.
friends, and
that's one thing I love. Like whenever I see you guys together, man, it's like you guys actually share each other's passions together. It's a beautiful thing, man. That's the stuff people need. I'm just saying.
Like Paul Anthony, Ghetto Blaster.
Yeah.
He has pushed me so much. He's put me on gigs. He's masters my music for me, tells me, hey, that's shit, this is good. He's honest, and out of everybody, he's really, really, really trying to push me to the top. And I love him for that. I got his back.
I have an incredible amount of respect for that man.
Yeah.
And Dustin Sheridan, I'll tell you something about how great of a guy this guy is. Dustin doesn't have a car because he lives in Chicago. Who needs a car and lives in Chicago?
Point.
So he borrowed a car. I had no clue. It was for one of my gigs. He borrowed a car, came down here drove 3 hours to Indianapolis to spend 15 minutes with me to show me a few things on my fucking CDJs that he couldn't explain over the phone. Didn't ask for anything. Came here, did it. I had to leave for my gig. He drove 3 hours back to Chicago. But that's the kind of people that I have in my corner pushing me to live my passion. And it's my passion now, you know? You got to give it up. The GOAT is Slater and John. But I helped John and Slater almost my whole life until 2 years ago. I broke off on my own. I still respect them. I still love them.
Congratulations to them on their 4 years.
I still let them know, hey, I'm doing a show on this day. They still let me know. You know, we don't want to bump heads.
And that's how that should be. It should be reciprocal.
Reciprocal. Just like you. Even you throwing the show. You hit me up, hey, we're going to do a show early, but we're all coming to your show. And I'm like, okay, we're going to guest list you because you guys are coming after your show with the artist. You know, that's how.
I was there too that day.
Yeah, and sometimes it's unavoidable. Sometimes you only have a limited time. The artists have a limited time. It's going to happen. But there's a way that you can do things, and you just reach out. Communication. You know, it's all about talking to somebody and saying, hey, we're going to do this. Well, you know, and if you're, you know, finding a way to meet in the middle and make it work, because we as a community are stronger if we're all together. You know, that there's always going to be things that maybe I don't care for as much as others, but those artists are so talented and they deserve the same amount of time and attention. We're all here. If we're all together, we can build what was destroyed in the Indianapolis rave community.
Exactly. It's like I have Joshua this weekend and Thursday. I have Christoph and Spencer Brown, the progressive, and I hit the progressive guys up and had them open. I'm not going to open for that because I don't play that genre of music, but I respect it. And here I'm going to reach out to you guys and, you know, here you go. Like when you brung your drum and bass, I didn't want to play. Like I don't play drum and bass. I respect the music, but I don't have any of those tracks.
Exactly.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? It was like, I'm a drum and bass head. I'm a junglist, man. And you were like, well, play some drum and bass in there. Like,
yeah, I just want to continue having local talent and helping them be able to get their demos into some of these bands. Like Marcus Schultz was like, we picked him up at the airport being Charbonneau, and he took Charbonneau's music. Like, let's hear it. You know, I'm going to be brutally honest. And it's opening passageways for me because I got to give it up to Gene Ferris too. He's a big supporter of mine. I'm a big supporter of his.
Oh, yeah,
I love him. You know what I mean? Hopefully I get to release on his label too. You know, hopefully I get to release on Anthony's label, even though Anthony's a little harder to please. You know, these guys have good labels and they know what they're looking for. You know what I mean? But I want people to be able to open up for their, like if Rich says, hey, I really like this guy, I'm going to ask Rich to open up for him. You know, I had him open up for Scooter Lavelle, was it?
Yeah.
As well, you know, like.
It was fantastic, yeah.
Big shout out to Laser Metal too. We finally got a label here in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
What I've learned too from my peers is I never play the same set twice. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Shout out to all the promoters. There's a lot of new promoters and doing stuff, and I want to work with everybody. I love everybody, you know, and that's I don't have no hate in my heart. Like it's all about building this community and making it like these other cities.
That is incredible.
It's always good. It's always great when they give me flowers.
I got booked to play EDC this year.
What?
Las Vegas. I'll get to play. It's not a big stage or anything, but
you're still playing there.
I'm still playing.
Yep.
I'm gonna play
Your
on one of
name's
the
there?
art cars out there.
From here to here to here.
Right.
Yes,
And I'm just gonna keep going and keep producing. And
so I know that you mentioned the label release party, but what else do you have coming down the pipeline? As I said, tonight you have Joshua.
I got Joshua, then Christoph and Spencer Brown Thursday. I have Bad Boy Bill, Alex Peace. Alex Peace is on the mic doing the Bad Boy Bill is in the mix and he's live, understand?
By the way, those were all good grunts.
I'm
Live.
so excited.
He's live with them New Year's Eve.
Nice.
So I'm playing my
Nice.
first New Year's show. It's just Bad Boy Bill, Alex Peace. But Alex is not DJing; he's emceeing for us.
I'm so excited.
And me. It's my first New Year's playing live. We're doing that at Envy. Christmas night, because nothing's open. Everything is closed in this city. You can't get a beer. You can't get shit.
Yeah.
You know, people usually open
Chinese food, and that's about it.
That's about it. So I have the legend Gene Ferris Christmas night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna be open Christmas night.
That's
I
so
have
cool.
Scooter and Lavelle the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so much fun.
I have Marcus Schultz coming back.
There's some
Right
goody,
on.
goody.
Come out to some of the other genre shows too. Like, who else is doing a trance show on a Saturday? Everything is more our light bill, our gas bill. You know, so we're gonna see that shrinkage at the club. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna continue to bring these artists and have fun with it.
I'm gonna continue to promote the hell out of
It's
it.
gonna
I
be a great
appreciate
escape
it.
for everybody.
You guys got to do the
Everybody's
same
gonna
thing. Just
Yeah.
follow your dream, push it out, and congratulations on the new track
Yeah.
that you just released.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Really
Appreciate
proud
it.
of him.
Yeah, it was a work in progress, and now it's out. It's released. It's called Loose Change. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. So you definitally grab it on Spotify and take a
Out
look
there
at
on
it. So
Death by Flamingo
and
Records.
it was signed by my man, MRB. It's on Dead by Flamingo Records, and trust me, it's a banger. I appreciate it, and thank you, Uriah. I appreciate the hell out of that. Wasn't expecting that. Now I'm all blushing.
Well, guys, we're gonna wrap it up
Thank you,
here.
guys.
Thank
Love
you
you.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Anybody you want to give a shout out real quick before we head out?
I've shouted out everybody that in this interview. You know,
Well,
Shout-
definitely got to shout out to you, man.
Shout out
I mean,
India, I love
you
you.
took time out your day for us, man, and we couldn't ask for nothing more. And definitely a big shout out to Josh, our cameraman.
yeah.
Thank you, Josh.
And don't forget Tiffany.
I appreciate you guys taking your time. We'll wrap it up here. I'm Phoebe,
I'm Rich Lather.
and
Uriah G.
this is In Your Face with Aggressively Positive Media.